What is a simple task you are oddly terrible at? Eating. I always end up with something on my shirt. Handwriting. I'm a 20-something, and mine still looks like a first grader's, if that. Painting my nails. Get that nail polish all over my fingers, smudges everywhere. I get a weirdly shaky hand when normally my hands are very steady. Hey there, are you subscribed yet? Please do. Also leave a like on this video to help out the channel. Tying balloon knots. Writing resumes, cover letters, or any other kind of professional, business kind of writing. Keeping in touch with my friends. It's a real problem. Cracking open a frigging egg correctly. Folding sheets, especially the fitted sheets. Whistling. I'm glad you are enjoying this video. Before we continue, don't forget to like, subscribe and leave a comment. Opening envelopes. Anytime I get mail it looks like a dog ripped it to shreds cause I just cannot open it normally. It doesn't work. Talking to other human beings like a normal human being. Basic math. Numbers frighten me. Plating food. Not to toot my own horn, but I'm a hell of a cook. I simply cannot seem to present it in a beautiful and inviting way, no matter how hard I try. Luckily my husband and friends don't seem to care and love whatever I make, but I want it to look nice. I'd never cut it as a food blogger. Mother. Ducking. Saran wrapping leftovers. Expressing how I feel. Small talk. Remembering faces and names. Even with people I've known for years, I'll forget their name and where I know them from. I've gotten really good at playing the "I totally know who you are but won't say any specifics until you reveal more details of where I know you from" game. Card swipe. Remembering which parts of my body I have already washed mid-shower. Me going through this list upvoting these all BC. I'm terrible at literally everything. Tying shoelaces. They always come undone. Drawing a straight line, even with a ruler. Going to sleep. It's a nightmare. Drinking. I'm 28. I spill 90% of drinks I have. I have no idea why. Tea, water, small cups, large glasses, anything, I spill them in myself. Those ducking buttons on shirt cuffs. Filling in forms. I'm paralyzed by the crippling fear I will accidentally tick the wrong box or misspell something, and then I'll get arrested and stabbed. I'm 36 and cannot swallow a pill. It hasn't been important yet, so I'm trying to stay healthy and hope someone invents an alternative in the meantime. Using scissors. I blame it on being left-handed. But both hands are equally shitty at cutting. Sweeping floors. My parents made me do it as a kid. It's been part of my job for about 6 years now. Still can't do it right. Drinking water without chalking. Adjusting the seat position of a non-powered car seat. My husband says I flail around like the people in infomercials who can't do simple things. I can't snap my fingers. Tying my shoes. I don't get how people do the thing with the one string. I use the good old bunny ears method but it takes me a good 30 seconds to tie. Mashed potatoes. I enjoy so many complicated recipes, but I swear mashed potatoes are my kryptonite. They're either gluey, or flavorless, or gooey, just they refuse to come out well. Making pancakes. I am not dyslexic but I am terrible at reading dates in numeral form. Always been like this. It is not due to us versus EU standards. I have to think which month is which number too. Calling people on the phone, especially at work. Rolling a joint or a blunt. Swimming. I just can't. Spelling the world literally. Riding a bike. Living. Remembering stuff. Understanding what people say. I legit have trouble processing words, prob due to social anxiety, and explaining my feelings. Spelling English words. Taping up boxes. Swimming. More specifically, treading water and the doggy paddle swimming stroke. Hand-eye coordination. As a result, I suck at most real-world sports. Caring about co-workers' personal lives. Not procrastinating. I think this one should be fairly relatable. I talk a big game, but I'm terrible with vagina. Them kitties just don't like me, man. Sad face. Falling asleep at a reasonable hour. Sex. Putting pillows in pillowcases. I can't organize my closet no matter how hard I try to. People say I take terrible pictures, LMAO. Cutting paper. It always ends up ugly and the lines aren't straight and the edges of the paper have little tiny ribbons that stick out because I just suck at it. Unlocking doors. Which way do I turn the key? How far do I turn it? I've just unlocked it only to lock it again trying to take the key out. Oh God, I've been doing this for a minute and everyone is waiting. Life. Sweeping the floor. I don't know why but I ducking suck. Being happy. Wires. Tying my shoes. I'm literally a teenager and I have to find an easier way to tie them. Tying my shoelaces. I can't scream. Using a knife to cut food with. Empathizing. I really do try but always end up saying something stupid. Knowing left from right. Walking. I'm in mid-30s and often fall flat on my face, like I'll literally trip on nothing. I'm good at falling though and haven't had more than a few scrapes on my hands and knees in a while. Doing my hair. As a 4C person, shit is a struggle and I feel like shit for not knowing how to do cornrows. Life. Using a fax machine. Making instant noodles. Not to brag, but I am a great cook and have cooked up many complicated dishes, right since I was in school. But I cannot cook instant noodles to save my life. They come out either horribly undercooked or like a blob of overcooked flour. Dusting. Being bad at it is my excuse to not do it. Bursting firecrackers or blowing up a balloon as I am scared it will burst on me. Planning ahead, scheduling, especially appointments. Putting on duvet covers. The rest of the bedding I do well, just not that part. Socializing with people. Talking to women. Drilling holes. I've never been able to hang anything straight on a wall. Social interaction. I can sell pretty much anything to anyone but if I'm like out at a bar, I can't not socialize hard enough otherwise I embarrass myself. Speaking coherently. I'm growing older, but I still cannot comprehend spoken words nor put them into the right words. Opening doors. I always push when it says pull and vice versa. Getting mayo out of a jar without getting it all over my hands. Getting over people. I don't know my friends can get over losing a best friend they had for years, close friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, it's so easy for them, they admit it, and I seriously just can't. It hurts to let them go because of all the amazing memories I had with them. I don't understand how they do it. It's so ducking hard for me. Going one day without a bruise. Swiping my card. IRL, it takes me like 5 minutes. Thank God for the nice people in line behind me. Frying eggs. Whenever I try to flip them, everything just becomes a mess. Doesn't matter if I intentionally break the yolk to make it less of a train wreck, I still end up with a pile of something that's supposed to be a fried egg. I'm not a master chef by any stretch of the imagination, but I can prepare simple meals without much hassle. Can't explain it. I can totally make pancakes, but those damned eggs flat out refuse to cooperate with me, and now I'm craving eggs. Damn it. Chopsticks. Walking through doorways. I have no sense of direction and I hate it. It takes me so long to learn my way around new places because if I see a place I've seen before from a slightly different angle it looks alien to me. When I'm traveling alone I get huge anxiety because I get lost so easily. Thank God I was born in the time of Google Maps because I suck at reading regular maps too lol. Shuffling a deck of cards. I can't do it. Putting clean laundry away the same day it's clean. Remembering basic instructions. When I was a kid, my grandma and grandpa lived in this big house, which they built themselves, big props to them, and it had a big staircase with no handle. They usually asked me to go downstairs and fetch various items or food, but I could literally never remember what they asked me to get. I'd get down the stairs, go back up to ask them again, and then fetch whatever they needed. My grandpa gave me a walkie-talkie after a while. Now I'm legally an adult and still can't memorize basic lists of instructions, aka why I struggle with math. Why are there so many different ways to do things? I don't like it. I had one teacher I met with regularly because I kept using the wrong methods, formulas but getting the right answers, and she wanted to see how that was even possible, probs to make sure I wasn't cheating. But ma'am, I don't need anybody else's help to be bad at math. Walking. I fall, or have to use a cane. Ziploc bags. I'm 47 and no matter how simple they are, I fail. It's laughable to those around me, but makes me feel short bus. Looking for things. Like, butter in the fridge or a pair of scissors in the drawer. The object can be right in front of me and yet I don't see it. My wife walks up and sees it right away. I'm bad at walking, don't get me wrong, but I tend to walk into things a lot, and I mean a lot. Ordering coffee. It should be simple but no. Describing so, eating with a lot of cinnamon. Cinnamony is so hard for me to say. Putting an apron on. Writing. Making mac and cheese. Talking about myself. Talking in general, in fact. Understanding. Flipping anything in a pan. Fish, hamburgers, quesadillas, it all goes to shit and falls apart as soon as the other side wants a turn. Cracking eggs. They shatter in my hands or like they're cracked lengthwise, and most of the time I have to like peel apart a hole in the shell bit by bit. I used to be good at cracking eggs, but IDK it's like once I turned 16 I lost any skill I had with it. I know how to crack an egg, I just can't do it. Drinking. I don't have an issue that should make it hard for me, yet my shirt always ends up wet. Plaiting, braiding hair. I just can't. Peeling oranges. Pouring water, milk, whatever from a jug into something else. Can't do it without making a mess. Driving. I get so anxious. In driving school I'd get perfect scores on the written tests because I'm pretty book smart, but I can't get over my diving anxiety, sad face. Thank you for saving me countless wrestling matches with my partner laughing at me. Wiping with toilet paper. Hoovering. Ironing. Trying to be happy. Yes, this is kinda weird to say, but I really don't know how to be happy. My mental health is very broken, it's quite sad. Used to be laundry, I was horrible at it. Now I'm a master, which shows you things can change. Drinking while walking. Tying my shoelaces. I have considered buying Velcro sneakers. Never learned to ride a bike. I can not make Jell-O. Living. Scrambled eggs. Seriously, I can make fried or omelets, but scrambled is beyond my abilities. If I'm honest, I have performance anxiety in literally everything. So if I'm cooking, and someone comes in and watches me, suddenly I can't cut an onion without it being terrible. I work retail, can easily work the register and have no problem with any issues that come up, until my boss is standing right next to me. Then I simply mess up the easiest thing and look so stupid. Even playing video games, if someone is watching me, I am instantly bad. Where I live, people kinda have two native languages. I really suck at talking one of my native languages.